We are just about ready to get off of exit 136, I believe, for Birch Run and Frankenmuth.
Turn
Birch
right
Run
at the
is
traffic
right
light.
to our left over there, which is, I don't know how many stores they have in them. I've only been to a couple of them in there. Just about it. I'm glad we're coming this week. In another week or two, with Christmas getting closer, this place will be packed probably. There's all kinds of food things. This is just a few miles from Frankenmuth. I think there's like over 100 stores in here. There's a lot of fast food here. I'll take a steakhouse any day. I can't see a thing, so I don't even know what I'm video here. We have a hotel, so if you're a big shopper, you can come and stay at Country Inns and Suite. I can see American Eagle, Outfitters, and I see a red light with lots of cars in front of me. Can you imagine what this is going to be like in another couple of weeks? Disaster. If you want to spend money, I guess Coach, Kate Spade, Samsonite, Michael Kors, Skechers. Somewhere on the side, American Eagle, I think I said that earlier, Gap, Pottery Barn, and Maria, I don't even know that one, the North Face, that one I'm familiar with. Gap has a great big huge store over on this side. It's Gap Baby and Kids and regular Gap. I'm gonna drive up behind, see if there's anything that I want to stop. Really interested in like a scrubs store or something, but I think there might be one here. We have a pedestrian that's not even looking. Gee, it seems like that was the first thing I taught my kids. Look both ways. Okay, so we have Adidas. We also have lots and lots of traffic here that people don't know where they're going.
Hole in the road.
Oh, is there a big hole in the road?
I just missed it.
That's unusual. Jim actually missed a big hole in the road. Go Toys, I don't even ever heard of that one. Bath and Body Works. We have another stop sign. In front of us, Ann Taylor, K Jewelries. The cosmetic store. Claire's, Alfred Dunn. I see Clark's. If I go into Clark's, I'll see something I want, and I'm not going to. Willpower. You see a Chicago Bar and Grill, Brooks Brothers, Pepper Shoes, Lee's across the street there. Okay. Polo, Ralph Lauren, and we have an Old Navy. Looks like this whole side is gone. Look at this. You're telling me the economy is really booming now? Look at this. This whole section of Birch Run is completely kaput. Whole section. Wow. Okay, so over here now we have Old Navy. Used to take my kids there a lot shopping, especially when they were in school. The prices was pretty reasonable. Your Fashion Secret, I've never heard of that one. Rue 21. Used to go to that once in a while, but the stuff was really pretty cheap. We have Crocs, Carter, the Doodle Bakery, Corningware, Hanes, H&B. Maybe they don't have a scrubs, I guess. I'm going to have to take a look and see. I guess I'm going to have to Google all these businesses. Probably a lot of them are hurting. Used to love Crocs. I wore Crocs when I went to England the first time. Most comfortable shoes ever. Don't know why I don't buy me another pair.
You said you didn't need any more shoes.
I don't need any more shoes, but Crocs are comfortable, and I do wear them around the house. Okay, so here is the Doodle Bakery, and they are open. Oh, look at that. I could go in and get tuck a treat. So chocolate. Everybody needs chocolate, right? And totally tea. Gave up tea after we got a dog park. Look at that. Aww. But it isn't like, is it all fenced in? It's not all fenced in. No, it isn't. That fence over on that side is not, it is not fenced in.
Right there's the pictures.
It is not fenced in, Jen. It is missing the fence all along that side. What kind of dog park doesn't have that? So we're almost to Frankenmuth. We just have a couple of miles to go, and we will be arriving in the Christmas town of Michigan, Frankenmuth. Bronner's will be on our right, which is probably the largest Christmas store in maybe the United States. I have no idea. I've been there a couple times and it was overwhelming, and since decorating is not my forte, I was not really impressed with it, but I know a lot of people drive for miles and they even have busloads of people coming in. The town has really made a great living and turning into a tourist trap, which is really kind of sad. It was really founded by, I believe, a group of Germans that came over here. Lutheranism is the biggest denomination in Frankenmuth. There is just about every type of Lutheran church that you can imagine. Downtown area, they are famous for their fried chicken. I guess it's fried, I don't know. I've been there a couple times. Zhander's is probably the most famous, but I know there's 2 or 3 other places in town that also has, I don't know, maybe it's a famous German recipe or something like that. The food's good. It's kind of like an old atmosphere. The place has a lot of old woodwork in it. The waitresses and waiters are all like in uniform. They serve the food upstairs in buffet style. You get like mashed potatoes and gravy, coleslaw, and I think you can order some sides, and it comes family style to your table. And you can get chicken, either white or dark meat or a mixture. It's kind of pricey, but it might not be to most people. I am probably more of a cheapskate than your average American. But the chicken is good. It does taste good. Like I said, I've been there a few times. And we are now almost entering, as you'll see, the overhead sign. And we should be able to get a good picture of this. There we go.
3/4 of a mile. Left.
If we look to the right, we're going to see Bronner's, which is the huge Christmas town. They have all these decorations up year-round. Parking lot is just full. They're open 361 days. And already, look at the people standing outside. They must be just about ready to open, or maybe not. Maybe they're just waiting to get in. Look at all the cars here. Unbelievable. It is such a tourist attraction. Kind of makes me cringe when I think about Christmas and what it's supposed to mean, and we're out here looking for decorations and come to places like this. You know, it's a good old saying, what would Jesus do? Or I think, what would Jesus think? Okay, so we are in the town of Frank. We're going to drive through the downtown area. Like I said before, it really is a huge tourist attraction. Lots of restaurants, lots of hotels. They have a lot of festival and extra activity car shows, and they have a big dog show here every year. Pulls in a lot of different festivals for different holidays and stuff. The main attraction is it's Christmas year-round here. Big German settlement.
I think they have a food truck festival.
They might have a food truck festival. I know almost every weekend, especially in the spring and fall and summer, they have activities going on here. A lot of little gift shops, some here we have a clockmaker, which would be, you know, probably the cuckoo clock type thing on this side, which would be a very German type thing. The architecture is all sort of like very German influence. They have a river here. I'm not even sure what river. We have a mill over here, a flour mill store. The river, I know they do have boat rides and stuff like that, tours. But you can see it's all very... and this place to the left is Zhander's, which is the world famous chicken dinners. I think we'll probably drive through the parking lot in a little bit and maybe go around that. Lots and lots of different stores, all with the German influence. The town council probably requires all the architecture, design and everything to fit in with the German culture. We have a fudge store over here. That looks good. Food. We have on this side, we have a historical museum and a trading post. Best deal in town. It says $5 to get in. Don't really know what you're getting into. We have a cheese house. And then we have some motels.
That must be
Some sort of old storage tower, grain mill maybe.
Really looks out of place.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. I don't know what it is. Vinyl Record Bank is in front of it. It's actually a factory of some sort. So maybe they do produce, and they have, yeah. So, West Milling Company, so it is an old mill. It's unusual. We have a Bible church, which Frankenmuth is probably 90% Lutheran. It's just about every type of Lutheran church you can imagine in this town. Just past a winery.
That's neat.
Okay, so we're going back through the main part of town again. And on this side we again have that mill again, which I don't know what they mill there, but they do have a mill. They have ice cream and treats on that side. Okay, so we have a plaque here that is telling about sister cities. And it's saying it became a sister cities with Gunzenhausen, Germany, in September of 2002. A lot of cities in Michigan, or maybe in the whole United States, I know Sturgis, Michigan had a sister city, Westhausen or Westlock or something like that. I don't remember the exact. Yeah. Where we would go, citizens of Sturgis would go over there and visit. So, we'll walk over here to so we have the Frankenmuth flag, I guess. And the back, I don't know. The stripe of one. I wonder if that is Sister City or what? water fountain that is not actually working. It's got like My Fair Lady up the top dancing. There's the sign in front of the restaurant. The trash cans have German on them,
Dankeschön.
which must mean thank you. I'm not into German. Sam's Frankenmuth's first restaurant, the Exchange Hotel, opened on this site in 1856. In 1900, John Huppinger built the new Exchange Hotel here. William Zhander Sr. and his wife Emily acquired the restaurant in 1928. They remodeled the hotel in an early American theme and opened on Mother's Day 1929. When they served 312 family-style chicken dinners for $1 each. Using Emily's recipes, they built the business around the Sunday chicken dinner served 7 days a week, led by William and Emily's son Edward from 1920 to 1998. Zhander became a world Michigan's institution and one of the state's most popular tourist destinations, leading to its recognition as one of the nation's largest independent restaurants. Between 1929 and 2005, more than 26 million people dined at the restaurant in Frankenmuth. Erected by, honoring 150 years.
Across the street is the Bavarian Inn. They also serve chicken as a specialty item.
Sort of reminds me of the great hotel on Mackinac Island. Just coming up to Bronner's, the huge Christmas store that is open 361 days a year, I think it said. Already for a Monday morning, you can see the parking lot. There's already a lot of cars. People come from miles around to come to this place. It's called the world's largest. So we're actually heading, and you can kind of get a view of how large this place is. It's just connected and connected and connected. I think this is more of the financial area of it in the back. I'm wondering if they even have like little apartments or something back here, because they probably have to hire a lot of out-of-town people to take care of the business. Beside it, you can see it's a hotel with a water park enclosed in it. And that's right behind it. So it is a real big tourist area. Over here we have a campground, Jellystone Camp Resort. Doesn't look like there's a couple campers back there, but not too many people, even though it's just November. It's really been pretty nice. Okay, we have a military space museum here. So now we're coming up to the Military Space Museum. And it says Michigan's own, so I don't know whether it just is saluting people that have participated in Michigan alone. Okay, we got a tank and an airplane out front. And it It is honoring military. Blue Star Memorial. And over here again is Bronner's. This is probably employee parking back there. And this is they seem to have several buildings. But I'm thinking that great big long one back there. I see docks and stuff, so it's shipping and receiving probably. But I'm wondering either whether those are all office spaces or if they do have some sort of like dormitories or something for people to come in. You might have like an internship or a special program for college students or something to come and be employed. Sort of like Cedar Point or the rest of them. I imagine that they have quite a few employees there. And now we are leaving Frankenmuth, and the overhead sign
Auf Wiedersehen.
saying